Hello and welcome to a new video. Today I thought I'd just go through Twitter and I would find some funny things, some weird things, controversial things, some things I could talk on. If you like it, give it a thumbs up and subscribe. We're ploughing on for 2.1k. Mental number, but we keep going. Anyway, the first one. What? I'm a bit disturbed by this one. I'm probably going to have to cover that with a different audio, but I'll just mute it for now. What is it? What is this? It looks like a balloon, but with arms. That is terrifying. I'm assuming that's in like a fish tank. What is going on? We're going to swiftly move on because that's terrifying. Right, this one's a lockdown specific because hopefully in a few months we're out of lockdown. So I thought this one was quite funny. Thoughts with the parent at my son's school who opted his class guinea pig over the Christmas holidays and is now in for the long haul. That is relatable. How that managed to get 6.9k retweets when I can barely get one, I do not know. But it's funny because they offered thinking it was going to be like a week. I don't know. I've forgotten how long school holidays are now. 2 weeks? 2 weeks? I think it's 2 weeks. We're going to go with 2 weeks. Right, this gives me anxiety. Caffeine doesn't do it anymore. I need someone to text me. We need to talk. That, straight up, someone text me. We need to talk. I am gone. It scares the crap out of me every single time. So, can we not? Can we just swiftly move on? Let's play a game of Millennial Monopoly. The rules are simple. You start with no money, you can't afford anything, the board is on fire for some reason, everything is your fault. That's relatable. I can relate to that because it does seem like everyone seems to blame whatever group they're not part of. So if you're like some 70-year-old OAP, you're going to be blaming the young people, and if you're like 15, you're probably blaming it on some 65-year-old woman called Susan. So any 65-year-old women that happen to watch my videos, I apologise. Don't know why I picked the name Susan, but you know what I mean. Here's such a wide, pointless tweet, but a Mars bar has never said Mars bar on it. Why do we say Mars bar? We say a Twix, or a Aero, or a Flake. But no one ever says a Mars. Don't know, but it hurts me noggin. And it's the bit down here that cracks me up. Because the word Mars is associated with the planet and not the chocolate bar, so you have to add the bar to specify what you mean. So if my wife goes to the shop, get me a Mars, then there's a chance she might not get what I mean and come back carrying a planet in a Tesco's carrier bag. Away you go, you moon fruit. That is an insult I'm adding to my vocabulary as well. I'm calling people moon fruits. And people don't know where it comes from. But that's quite funny because realistically, when you do get a Mars bar, you call it a Mars bar. But why? Why do we call it a Mars bar? There is no reason whatsoever to call it a Mars bar. We might as well call it a Mars. I think it might come from originally being called a Mars bar. That might be a thing. It might have originally been called a Mars bar and then been downgraded to a Mars. That could be a thing. That could be a thing. This is another one that I can relate to quite a lot. Part of why I hate job hunting is because it requires me to be dishonest about who I am in order for me to even consider hiring me. Realistically, people that are hiring, especially in a climate like this where there's now going to be hundreds of people applying for every single job. For me, a person with 3 GCSEs, no A levels, isn't really going to stand a chance. So we have to kind of bend the truth a little bit, just a little bit. So, although one thing I did find out was that they're not really going to call Australia or America, so you could just name some companies from there. See, that's what I do. And that is all we have for this week. If you find some funny tweets, please send them to me, because I am planning on making this like maybe a weekly thing. That'd be quite fun, doing this every week, because I like a laugh. I don't really laugh much, but funny tweets, they get me going. So, can we send them to me? I will put my Twitter here. Twitter's in the description. Anyway, I'm waffling. Go and eat some cake. That's what I suggest. Go eat some cake. See ya.